Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Okay, my students, today we are going to discuss about narrative text. What is narrative text? Apa sih itu teks naratif? Oke, kita lihat definisinya. Narrative text is an imaginative story to entertain target people with past events. Artinya, teks naratif adalah sebuah cerita imajinatif yang tujuannya itu to entertain, untuk menghibur people, orang, with past event. Dan kegiatannya itu past event, lampau. The kinds of narrative text are jenis naratif teks, apa aja? Kita lihat tadi definisinya. Naratif teks itu cerita imajinatif. Ya, maka jenisnya adalah fairy tale, dongeng, kemudian folk tale, cerita rakyat, myth, mitos, fable, fabel, and legends, legenda. Generic structure in narrative texts are the first orientation, second complication, third resolution. Orientation is about the opening paragraph where the characters of the story are introduced, such as person, time, and place. Yang artinya, orientasi itu adalah sebuah paragraf pendahuluan, di mana the characters, para tokohnya itu, para tokoh dalam the story, cerita tersebut introduced, dikenalkan. Baik to person, siapa saja orangnya, ya, timingnya kapan, kemudian place-nya di mana, tempatnya di mana. Kemudian complication. Apa itu complication? Complication tells where the problem in the story develop, ya, menceritakan di mana masalah itu muncul, berkembang, mungkin menjadi sebuah klimaks sebuah permasalahan. Itu di complication. Yang terakhir ada resolution. Resolution tells where the problem in the story is solved. Menceritakan di mana masalah tadi itu is solved, teratasi. Language feature of narrative text are sisi bahasa dalam teks naratif itu apa aja? Yang pertama, using simple past tense, menggunakan simple past tense. Apa itu simple past tense? Nanti kita lihat di slide berikutnya. Kita jelaskan past tense itu kayak apa. Next, yang kedua, using conjunction, menggunakan kata penghubung seperti next, after that, ya, before. Kemudian yang ketiga, using action verb, menggunakan kata kerja yang berhubungan dengan kegiatan, action. Nah, sekarang kita bahas what is simple past tense. Apa itu simple past tense? Simple past tense adalah sebuah keterangan waktu yang digunakan untuk menceritakan kejadian yang sudah dilakukan atau kejadiannya itu lampau. Kemudian, keterangan waktu yang sering digunakan dalam simple past tense itu ada kata yesterday yang artinya kemarin, ago, kemudian last artinya yang lalu. Pola yang digunakan ketika kita menggunakan simple past tense, yang pertama adalah subject, diikuti to be, diikuti complement, ya kan? To be-nya itu was sama were, dan penggunaan was sama were tergantung sama subjek yang ada di depannya. Ketika subjeknya she, he, it, I, kita menggunakan to be was. Sedangkan ketika subjeknya they, we, you, kita menggunakan were. Kemudian, untuk membuat kalimat negatif, kita menambahkan kata not setelah to be. Menjadi subject plus to be not, kemudian complement. Kalimatannya, not-nya hilang, to be-nya taruh depan kalimat. To be, kemudian baru subject, kemudian complement. Sekarang kita lihat contoh. Amir was a student. Amir dulu seorang student, siswa. Ya kan? Buat kalimat negatif, tinggal nambahin kata not setelah to be. Amir was not a student. Kalimat tanya sekarang. Not hilang, to be taruh depan kalimat. Was Amir a student? Yes, he, depannya was, kemudian no, he wasn't. Sedangkan pola yang kedua, ketika kalimatnya tidak memakai to be, maka kita memakai kata kerja. Kata kerja yang digunakan adalah verb 2. Kita lihat, kalimat positif itu rumusnya subjek, kemudian diikuti verb 2, kemudian baru complement. To make negative sentence, untuk membuat kalimat negatif, kita minta bantuan auxiliary verb, kata kerja bantu yang namanya did. Ya, berarti subjek, kemudian diikuti did not, kemudian verbnya berubah jadi verb 1 lagi. Sama ketika buat kalimat tanya, not hilang, auxiliary verb tadi, did tadi taruh depan kalimat. Did, kemudian subjek, kemudian verb 1. Kita lihat contoh. Budi played football yesterday. Budi telah bermain sepak bola kemarin. Played itu verb 2. Kita kalimat negatifnya. Minta bantuan sama tadi apa? Did, could. Budi didn't, ya kan? Played-nya verb 2 jadi verb 1. Play football yesterday. Kalimat tanya, did taruh depan. Did Budi play football yesterday? Apakah Budi bermain sepak bola kemarin? Yes, he did. No, he didn't.
The Fox and the Crow. Once upon a time, a crow was very hungry, but did not get anything to eat. He got tired and sat on a branch of a tree. Suddenly, he saw a piece of cheese in a plate. He flew near the plate and picked it in his beak and flew away. He was now looking for a safe place to sit because he never wanted to share it with anyone else. On his way, he saw many other crows who wanted to share. Cleverly, he avoided them and sat in a quiet place on a tree. A cunning fox saw the crow with cheese. Her mouth started watering. She quickly made a plan to get cheese from the crow. She said sweetly,
"Hi, handsome crow. I am Foxy Proxy, and I live nearby. My friends told me that crows have a very sweet voice. Is it true? I have never heard a crow singing a song. Would you please sing for me?"
The crow was surprised because no one had praised his voice before. But he kept quiet. Fox continued,
"Dear crow, you look so handsome with your shiny feathers. I hope you would sing a song for me. Please, please."
The crow was carried away by the fox's words. He opened his beak and started singing. Down fell the cheese. Fox picked it, ate it all, and ran away. When the crow realized what he had done, he felt very bad. He should not have believed the fox at all.
कंजूस के यहाँ नौकरी। Once upon a time, the lion and the donkey, Ram and Shyam. Ram was elder to Shyam.